Why train on a firearm you don't own? Hello, everyone. Tom Davis, Red 4 Reviews. Now, the question is, are you considering training on a firearm that you don't currently own? I am. I will be attending Fighting Shotgun at Tactical Response on 13 and 14 January of 2024. So as we go into that, let's talk about why we even train at all from the Jump Street. So I'm pulling this from what I will have out soon is my practical guide to firearms training or attending firearms training. So some of the reasons we talk about in there is self-defense, and that one's fairly self-explanatory, I would think. But yeah, if we are looking to use any type of firearm to defend ourselves, our loved ones, our family, friends from harm. So self-defense. Occupational requirements. Do you have a job where you are required to be proficient with a firearm? So law enforcement, military, security, armed security, those types of things, you would need to train. Sport shooting, if you competition or competitive shooting would be sport shooting. So yeah, training would be a good idea if you are competing. Civic duty, there are those of us out there that think as citizens of this country, it is a duty that we have a requirement, just as being citizens of this country, to be trained and proficient, i.e. well-regulated. So there is that out there. Personal hobby. And this can go, if it's just you find enjoyment in it, to relax, whatever, a hobby. Home defense goes along with our self-defense. We're looking to use a firearm as a tool to defend our homes from unwanted nefarious activities. So home defense is a reason that we would train. Recreational shooting, again, just goes back to to having fun. If we're going to want to know how to train and know how to use the equipment. Confidence building. For firearms in particular, you attend training, and the more familiar you are with them, the more confident you have, or the more confidence you build and have in manipulating the firearms, working them, being around them at all. So confidence building. Legal compliance is another reason. Unfortunately, in this country, there are some places that have put more infringements on our right as citizens to own, to own, keep, and bear arms than others. So there are some training requirements in there that you may have imposed on you, maybe a reason for you training. And preparation for uncertain situations. This can be, whatever you choose it to be. If you're training for the end of the world, or the end of the country, the downfall, or just something went bad that day and you happen to be in need of a firearm. However you look at the preparation end of it. So those are some reasons that we may train. If your reason is not listed, okay, leave me a comment. We'll see about incorporating it into my guide before we get that out on the streets. But by and large, I think with these ones, we can fit most of what we do back into it. So this coming back to why I am taking a shotgun class. And again, this is a platform that I do not currently own, and I understand I am wrong. So I will fix myself as soon as I can. But even though I don't own it, training ahead of time is good to do so I can know what type of shotgun that is going to work best for me. As I go to this class, I fully expect, I'm actually going to rent my equipment from the school and use whatever it is they have. I think it's semi-autos, but there'll be pumps in that class that I can use, and that's something to do while you're at a class. Use different platforms, different brands, and get an idea of what you think is going to be best for you before you jump in and spend the money on something, and then you have guns in your safe that are doing nothing. Which, if that's your thing, I'm not knocking you. The more you have, the better you are. But I have it, so I'm going to use it type of guy. So I want to get it right the first time, and then build from there. Have more of the same, if you will. So But like I said, that's a way, and as a cost saving measure to go try it first. So just like cars, whatever, you test stuff out ahead of time, and this is a way. Most places do have rental programs or loaners. Sometimes you'll pay for that service. Sometimes you don't. It depends on the school. So there is that. Now back to so my reasons. One, I enjoy training. I find it back up to the recreational part. It's just to me is a good time to go do this stuff as a reason to do it. I am big on the, if you haven't figured out by this channel, that it is a duty to be well regulated. So I do think as citizens of this country, it is a responsibility to do that. And the reason for it is to prevent the tyranny that we see building. At any rate, so some more selfish reasons to train. I enjoy it. I enjoy meeting the people that attend this, similarly minded individuals, and just in sharing the experience. I like that. Also, to provide valuable content for this channel. And the reason for my channel was to hopefully encourage or inspire, or whatever word needs to go in there, people to attend, to want to own firearms, and then to train with them. So there is that. And also prepare for situations. I know this is a weakness in my training regiment. So I need to go to train so then I can, like I said, figure out what type of shotgun I would prefer, and then have something to practice with. So there we go. There is that. Now, some questions to ask as we get ready for training, and this is across the board. I think can apply to a number of different trainings that we do. So questions to ask as we get ready. What do I hope to learn at this class? So some things I just kind of came up with off the top of my head, like, hey, I'm going to take a shotgun class. What do I think I should learn? How to load, unload a pump and a semi-auto shotgun. How to aim a shotgun. And how to fight with a shotgun. Shot selection. Now, you can also dial this in more based off of where you're going to attend the training. And this is Tactical Response, and this is from their website, and I will just read what they have, and then we can talk about some other stuff here. So here it is. Take the fighting shotgun course that teaches you how to win. The shotgun is often the close quarters defensive tool of choice due to its high hit probability and impressive terminal ballistics. Our fighting shotgun course teaches you how to get the most out of your fighting smoothbore. Topics include selection of a weapon and ammunition, patterning and zeroing considerations, practical shooting and firing positions, reloading under duress, tactical engagement of single and multiple threats, weapon retention, switch to slugs, and firing on the move. Live fire drills cover battle site zero, slug select procedures, fire and maneuver from field positions, low light firing, basic and advanced buckshot drills, and hostage rescue. Yes, we said hostage rescue with your shotgun. We will make you a surgeon with it. So that's what they're telling me they're going to teach me. I think it falls in line with the questions that I have. So I will take these questions with me to class and look to answer them. These will be written down ahead of time in my range bag or wherever I wind up with that. So, on the previous video, if you saw this and it was going out there, the question off of there, and this is off of the packing list or gear requirements, they recommend high brass shot shells. And I contacted them, I've talked to them. The reason for the high brass is reliability. So that was the main reason. Now, I did purchase for this class low brass because based off of that, again, they did recommend the high brass, but it is more expensive. And they also did say, yeah, you'd probably be fine with the low brass, but depending on the platform, it sounds like some semi-autos may not like to run the low brass stuff. So I guess if anything, I will get good at malfunctions. So there is that. But that was their answer to that. That was the big question I had going into it as I initially started looking at the packing list. So items I still have to do in preparation of this class. I'm a couple weeks out here, but videos to watch off of the recommended viewing, run through my gear again. And then again, I don't own anything shotgun related, and what I am going to do is wait until after this class to look at everybody else's gear, the shotguns, before I go out there and start buying all type of accoutrements for the shotgun, lights, or a shotgun itself, lights, switches, flips, toggles, gear. There are like chest rigs out there that are specific setup for shotguns, but I'm going to learn how to run the thing first, and then start worrying about gear as I add this to my inventory. So there is that. So that brings me to the end of that. If you found the content valuable, I would certainly appreciate it if you would whack that like button, subscribe, share it around, let people know that we're getting some content out there. Leave me a comment. Like I said, if you're planning to attend, and last time I had a little bit of a hiccup, but I will be there this time. So if not, I will do a video to let everybody know. But either way, I would suggest going to take the class. Don't make it dependent on me. But having said that, I am getting my website is up and running. Should be. Check me out. It's red4reviews.pro. That's the www deal. And that's all spelled out. Red is the color, RAD, 4 is the number, FOUR, and reviews as an S on the end of it. So there we go. I do have an affiliate page on there. I do have a couple items up. Actually, right now, none of it is firearm. Well, none of it is directly firearms related, but check it out, look at it. If you find if you think that would be helpful to you, you're just interested, go ahead and hit that or follow that affiliate link and support the channel, and support me this way as I come up with content. So there we go. Yeah, that should do it. Like I said, I appreciate you making it this far, and I certainly hope there is some value to this. So until next time, Tom Davis, Red4 Reviews, and it is your duty to be well regulated. Stay dangerous.